Yo, this is Papa Bear. I'm true to this, not new to this. Down here in Hagerstown, Maryland. Get my little tan in, and stuff. I've been had a long day. Just got me something to eat and something to drink, and now I'm about to turn it in. I just wanted to put this out there. An individual sent me a message about changing a fuel filter. The one in the glass. He had an issue with it, and all the fuel had run out of it. Well, I told him, if you don't have that seal, the little rubber ring at the bottom in there right, on that lip right and even, and then when you put the bowl back on top over the filter, and you put the ring on and screw it down. Do not move the bowl. Just move the ring. Because if you move the bowl on top of the rubber ring, it's going to kink up and it's going to leave a place where you could get air. And that's the same thing with the rubber ring on the top of the bowl too. You got to make sure that it's on there properly. The same way you take the other one off and then you turn it down, screw it down tight, and then you take the ring at the bottom and you just screw the ring. Don't move the whole bowl, okay? Because you're gonna mess it up and you're gonna create a place where air can get in, and it's gonna suck all the fuel out of the bowl, and your truck is gonna stall, and then you're stuck. Only way you can do that is when you put that ring on that ring on the bowl, and you set it down on top. You apply pressure to the top of the bowl. After you put the ring over the bowl, you apply pressure and you turn the ring, tighten the ring up on the bowl. And the more you tighten it, it pulls the bowl down tighter on top of the gasket, the rubber gasket. That way you have a seal. Don't turn the bowl. Just apply pressure and screw that ring down on there tight. Okay, hand tight and everything, and make sure the one on top. As soon as you fire up that engine and it catches, you go and look at that bowl and you're gonna start seeing it fill up with fuel all on its own. You'll start seeing it fill up. Make sure everything you take off the old filter you put on the new filter. The only thing that comes off the old filter, if you pull out the old filter, is going to be a rubber gasket that fits in the bottom of the old filter. Make sure you got that on the new filter, okay? And put that together, and then screw it down. Now, if you want to, you can leave the top open on top of the filter of the bowl. You screw in a plug. You screw in. You can take that off if you want. After you've screwed the bottom one on tight, you can take that off and pour some fuel inside the bowl. If you're not sure it's going to start or not, but it should start. It always has for me. And then leave it there and let it idle, and then the level will level out where it's supposed to be, and you're good. You're good. You keep it moving, and you just take your time. The same way with a lot of repairs, the way you take it apart is the way you put it back together. And take your time and make sure you have the right parts to do the job with. A lot of that stuff is easy. You're putting light bulbs in and stuff like that. You don't need to put the damn truck in the shop to replace a damn light bulb. That is the most ridiculous, laziest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Just go buy the light bulb. Just make sure when you put a light bulb in, do not touch the glass with your hands. Make sure you got rubber gloves on, because the oil from your skin will get on the bulb, and as soon as you turn that bulb on, it's going to explode, because the oil on your skin is going to burn. Okay, going to fry on the surface of that glass, and it's going to explode. So make sure you don't touch the glass on the bulb when you're putting your headlight bulbs in and stuff, okay, and stuff like that. Just be careful about that, and those are easy fixes. Don't take a lot of time to do that. And, and because, if you put it in shop, it's going to take time. And they might not be able to get to it right away. Now you're still waiting. You could have changed that out your damn self. You just got to make sure you have the right ring, fuel filter ring. It's a big old ring. It's about, I'm going to say, 8 inches in diameter. That fits over the ring at the bottom of the filter. Then it's a little notch at the top by the handle that fits on the top. Just make sure it's in there good, because you don't want to start breaking off pieces. Then you won't be able to get the damn ring off. Okay? So you got to make sure it's on there good. And little quick fixes, checking your oil for you people that don't know how to do it properly. Dip the stick in, pull the stick out, wipe it off, dip it in again. Make sure the truck has been off for a while, or you do it first thing in the morning and stuff like that to check the oil, see what the oil level is. It don't have to be precisely on full. It could be a little bit below. But if you're about 1 inch low on oil, you're probably 1 gallon low on oil. Okay? But take your time, pour it in there, and dip. Pour half the gallon in there and let it settle, then dip and check it again. It ain't got to be perfect, but it's got to be close, okay? And everything. Check your coolant. Make sure it's at the level it's supposed to be. They teach you, sight, smell, hearing. All those are important in knowing how your truck is running when you run it. If you drive your truck all the time and you run your truck like you're supposed to and you keep everything right, if something wrong, you're going to hear it, you're going to smell it, or you're going to see it. Okay? One of those things is going to happen. You're going to do one of those. You're going to see one of those, smell it, or hear it. I know I had a fuel leak on a truck that I had. It had a cat engine in that truck. And I was running down the road and I started smelling fuel. So I'm like, where the hell is that fuel coming from? Because I know I shouldn't be smelling fuel. I pulled the truck over. One of my fuel lines had busted. It was spraying fuel out. See what I'm saying? Or something don't sound quite right. You need to investigate it, because you don't know what the hell about to happen. Okay? But if you can investigate it early enough, then you can stop it, or maybe save your truck, or save a big old repair bill, and keep yourself going down the road with a less expensive repair. Might be something you can fix yourself. Okay, so you got to be smart out there, you know what I'm saying? Proactive about fixing your truck and stuff. And don't get upset because something broke on the truck you're driving that don't belong to you. Because you the one got to make money with that truck too. So if it's something simple, go fix it. Just tell the owner so he can give you money back. You know what I'm saying? Don't be stupid and just stand there. Well, I ain't fixing it. It ain't my truck. You're a dumbass. Okay? Fix the damn thing if you can, and keep it moving. Don't hold your money up because you got your head up your behind. Okay? And that's about all I got to say about that tonight. I'm getting ready to go to bed. God bless everybody. Keep it tight. If it's time to rest, rest. Get your rest, and get you something to eat, good to eat, and take care of yourself. Do a little exercise, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Okay? This is Papa Bear. I'm true to this, not new to this. Okay? To all my sons out there, I love you. And y'all have a good night too. And talk to you tomorrow. Peace.